RSI in the weekly time frame, it was rising in this rising channel we have got in here. If we see another attempt, another try to the upside movement from dollar index, I think the RSI doesn't have that much power, is not that strong to go to make a new all-time high as well. And I think we are going to see a bearish divergence for RSI in the weekly time frame as well, if dollar index try to make a new all-time high to reach to about a 702 Fibonacci retracement. About this area, I think RSI is going to make a lower low as the dollar index making a higher low for itself, and after that I'm expecting another correction to the downside. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. I'm here with another daily update about Bitcoin. Today I'm going to start with the stock market. Actually, I'm going to check them. What do we see in there? Let me start with the dollar index in the weekly time frame. As you can see, dollar index actually reached to about a really important resistance area we have got at the moment. As you can see, this area about 103, 104 is a really important resistance area, which is about 61% of the Fibonacci retracement as well. If you go from the top in here 120 to the bottom in here is actually the bottom of here. We can see the 61% of the Fibonacci retracement is exactly at about 102 for a dollar index. If we zoom in the weekly time frame, as you can see, what do we see in here? We have got the 2 weekly candle in red for dollar index. I'm expecting a bigger correction come to the market for dollar index. I'm showing you the RSI in the weekly time frame for this asset, actually sorry, for this currency we have got in here at the moment for dollar. As you can see, the RSI in the weekly time frame it was rising in this rising channel we have got in here. If we see another attempt, another try to the upside movement from dollar index, I think the RSI doesn't have that much power, is not that strong to go to make a new all-time high as well. And I think we are going to see a bearish divergence for RSI in the weekly time frame as well, if dollar index try to make a new all-time high to reach to about a 702 Fibonacci retracement. About this area, I think RSI is going to make a lower low as the dollar index making a higher low for itself, and after that I'm expecting another correction to the downside. If we do not see another attempt to the upside, I'm expecting at least going sideways a little bit, and after that seeing another correction for this currency, because it's reaching to a really important resistance area we have got at the moment for this currency. And with the 2 big weekly candle in red, actually I'm expecting a downside movement for dollar index. If I show you the S&P 500, as you can see, we have got the ABC correction. We have got the ABC correction for S&P, and we are reaching, if we go from this bottom we have got in here to the top with the Fibonacci retracement, we are sitting actually, or we are standing at the 61% of the Fibonacci retracement. And if we use this line as a support, as you can see, we have reached to the support one more time, expecting at least just a little bit movement to the upside. I'm not expecting to make another correction to the downside, or maybe we are going to see a really blow off top for this S&P 500 as well. If I show you the Dow Jones as well, let me see what do we have got in here. I have got for Dow Jones a really important support about this area, which is about $29,800. I'm expecting actually to see another movement to the upside. Maybe we are going to see another correction to the downside, because about this area we do not have that much support. I'm expecting a movement to the upside, or maybe we are going to see another downside movement, but this area is going to be a really important support for Dow Jones, as you can see from the bottom with a Fibonacci retracement to the top. The 38% of the Fibonacci retracement actually is about that area as well. And I'm going to change my chart to the just let me show you the USDT dominance as well. USDT dominance actually couldn't pass this resistance line I have got in here, which I talked about this one for several times. I'm expecting another correction to the downside, at least to about this area, which is the 61% of the Fibonacci retracement from this bottom to the high we have got in here. The 61% of the Fibonacci retracement is going to be around this area, which is about a 4.8% for USD dominance. Or if we are going to see another bigger correction to the downside, I think that's going to move the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies to the new all-time high. But if actually when it's 99%, I'm 99% sure about that one. When we see actually a correction on the USD dominance to about this area, I think that's going to move the Bitcoin price to about a $40,000. Okay, let's switch to the Bitcoin chart I have got in here in the weekly time frame. As you can see, these two lines I have got in here, or one of them is a zone area, which is about $31,800, and another one is the trend line I have got in here in yellow color, which is about $29,000. These two lines, they are a really important support for us at the moment for Bitcoin in the weekly time frame, as at the moment we have got. And these trend lines I have got in here, they are working as a support for Bitcoin as well. If we use the VPVR, just let me reset my chart. If we use the VPVR we have got in here, according to the VPVR, we can see a really important resistance line according to the VPVR, which is about $38,600 for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin, I think when Bitcoin actually try to rise to the upside, I think $38,000 to about $40,000 is going to be, at least for temporary, a really important resistance for Bitcoin. I'm expecting Bitcoin, at least for the short term, to bottom out in here to about $27,000 and reach to about $40,000 in the coming weeks and months. And if I use the EMAs in the weekly time frame, what do we see in here? We have got multi supports about $27,000 or $28,000 for Bitcoin at the moment, and for short term I'm expecting a leg to the upside from Bitcoin. And the 200 EMA in the weekly time frame, which is the red line in here I've got, is working really strong as a support for Bitcoin at the moment. And if I switch to the Bitcoin dominance I have got in here, I think it is time for Bitcoin to rise to the upside. I cannot see, according to this weekly candle we have got in here, I think this time is times for Bitcoin to rise to the upside and take all the money to itself. And I do not see that much money is going to the altcoins at the moment. I think if Bitcoin try to reach to about $40,000, I do not see that much money going to the altcoin at the moment, because the BTC dominance is trying to get back to the, at least I think 50% or something about that area, or at least to about the 53%. I have got a small zone in here in this area. Actually, I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to reach to about this area, and after that we are going to see what's going to happen to the altcoins. And it is time for Bitcoin actually to take the market back. I'm not expecting altcoin to move to the upside at the moment. The only currency is not moving, is not falling to the downside, is actually TRX. As you can see in here, TRX is not falling actually at the moment. It's rising to the upside. TRX, as you can see, is still holding these lines I have got in here, and it's not falling to the downside. Actually, I'm expecting TRX to make a rally to the upside. It's so strange. I need to search about that one. I don't know if we have got any news about that one. Is something happening with the TRX blockchain, or I don't know at the moment, but it's still holding the previous support area. It has got about the 6 cents and still rising to the upside. That was all from me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you have found the video helpful, please take a second of your time, press the like button and subscribe to our channel as well. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next one.